All right. What is up, boys? Fucking long time no see. Haven't traded in since April 1st. Yesterday was my second trade of the month, and that was April 13th. Today is April 14th. So yeah, nothing's really been sticking out to me in the market. So I'm just on my hands and knees, being patient, like I preach. Headspace is really fucking good. We're gonna go ahead and get into this trade. It is a break-even trade, but it's a really good break-even trade. It's something that I'd take over and over. So let's go ahead and get into it. So that was yesterday. I didn't record this the day of the trade because I was busy. So I'm gonna record it today, get it out of the way for you guys. All right, so coming into market open, we have a huge new week opening gap lower, right? And just want to preface, we are in like very, I guess, manipulated ass price right now. It's just the war news going on and all that shit. So we pumped heavily overnight. Coming into the new week, Monday, which is the 13th, I wanted to see us fill this gap and maybe take these highs higher right here. The old week highs. So that's what I wanted to see. I didn't want to see any shorts because this right here created a huge daily gap, which we tapped into from the new week opening gap. So I didn't want to see anything when it comes to shorts. I was only open to longs, and that was what I was telling myself coming into that day. I didn't really need any condition. You always need a condition, but like it's just an obvious day that I want to fucking take longs. I think it should be for a lot of people. All right, so let's see. Coming to the 1 hour. 1 hour doesn't really tell you too much. This is the before market open. We're just kind of rallying up, not too aggressively, just honestly, perfectly. If you want me to be honest, I don't like us to rally up crazy when it's like before market open. I hate that shit because then you really can't trade it. Like if you like one of my rules, not rules, but like one of the things that I'm really wary of is if it's over 200 points in like London session or Asia session, I would typically try my hardest to stay out of that day on market open for New York AM. So yeah, 1 hour, just trying to fill that gap, and 15 minutes. So 15-minute, what I saw on a 15-minute is I see us come up and we come back down and we sweep out these London lows and we kind of wick back up. So it's just like, give me more confidence that we want to fucking long and that we want to target, the gap fill, this high, and all that good stuff. All right. Sorry, I'm pretty fucking, as you can tell, I'm under the weather. So let's see. Let me see where the first 5 minute is. Okay, yeah. So basically, market opens and we kind of have manipulation down, which I did want to see. That was like one of my kind of conditions, I guess you could say. I did want to see us kind of manipulate down and tap into a fair value gap, which we did tap into one. We tapped into a 30-minute fair value gap, which just gave me ultra confidence to take this trade, especially this 5-minute closure. So this is my entry right here. We took this 30-minute gap here. Yo, I think we edged it. Or no. Dude, yeah, we did edge this. So this would be the 30-minute gap right here. Sorry, dude. I wish I was on TradingView doing this. But no, we actually edged it. But if you were on this, if you were looking at the charts on April 13th, you would see that it didn't matter anymore. Like we had 2 1-minute candles that just fucking pumped at I think like 80 points. and I already have, my bias, pretty married to my bias on this day that, I want to get longs. So I marked out my draws, and honestly, what I just wanted to see is like those two 1 minute candles. Honestly, I didn't even want to see a retrace. I just wanted to see a 5 minute close, and then I'll take that. That's what I told myself. So that's what I did. This is my entry here. I took it, and I went break even. So this is probably something that I screwed up on, and something that I need to get better at is following, my intuition, my gut. It's like I feel like my gut and my intuition is more right than wrong. So I just need to get better at that, right? So I'll tell you why. I went break even right here. Exactly right here. Because my mind at that point is I just want to see us rip, which is not always going to happen. It's not always going to happen, but that trade still is going to, still might play out even if it doesn't happen. And in my mind, I just wanted to see us rip. But in the back of my mind is like, if I go break even here and it tags my break even and it runs, I'm going to be pretty mad. And especially on a day like this where it's just rallying, my gut was telling me dude, this is just going to rally with barely any retraces. Just like today. Today had no retraces. I didn't even get an entry today. But that was pretty much my mind. So you could argue it was a little emotional, but I just really wanted to be risk-free for sure. I wanted to be risk-free at this trade because I was coping with the fact that I wanted this to just fucking go. And it didn't do that, obviously. I got break-evened after I went break-even here. But if I were to actually follow my system and not be a scared bitch, I would have gone break-evened right here at this line, at this draw, and then this would have played out. This trade did play out if I wouldn't have gone break-even. So that's probably something that I could take away from a day like this. I was honestly, yesterday I was trying to find what could I have done better? What could I have done better? Now that I'm actually on here splurting this shit out loud, this is a perfect example of trusting my intuition and my gut, going break even at a systematic spot instead of an emotional spot. That's probably my biggest takeaway from this day. So yeah, we can go over the journal here. So that was the entry. Did I follow my trading plan? Absolutely. I crushed it. I'm actually really proud of myself this day. News, no news. Psychology, discipline, strong, and patient. There's, really nothing when it came to these. I didn't feel it. I felt good. All right, so notes. So I'll go ahead and I probably suck at typing on this, but I'll go ahead and review it. So as soon as I opened the charts, I saw we made a decent NWOG and also seeing we were in a big daily gap as well. Basically, I wanted to see longs today and target the highs above along with the gap fill. Once market opened, I wanted to see some sort of manipulation down or a retrace. Once we got that, I told myself I wanted to see a strong 5-minute close if I'm going to take this trade. And we did. That's exactly what we got. So I took a 5-minute close, went break even pretty much at the top of me being in profit. Then price decides to have poor delivery and it comes back down, hits my break even. Overall, I liked the trade and was confident. Emotions were super low. Honestly, feel really good about today and how I handled myself. One thing I should have been more wary of is it's Monday, no news. We got down 300 points, so PA won't be as good. But if I see my setup and I have logic behind my setup, I'm taking it, especially when I haven't traded in a week. So yeah, my trade frequency has been really, really low. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's a bad thing. Genuinely, I don't think I had a hesitation issue throughout this whole entire week of not trading. I just didn't see anything I liked at all. And I think me doing this helps me a lot because when I got my first few payouts, that's what I did. I was super selective. I only took my 100% A+ trades, and I was patient, and I was thinking logically. So that's what I'm continue doing. So I'm going to continue to do that until I get, reach the goal that we're doing, $10,000. So I have like little checkpoints that I like to do. Um, so did you review your journal? I'm trying to get better at that. Like review your journal before before New York A. I'm trying to get better at that. It's so fucking annoying how I just keep forgetting. I just need to put it as a set routine, non-negotiable. Did you check Discord? No, I did not. I never check Discord anymore, and that shit used to fuck with me. Um, as in checking Discord during your trading, which is horrible. That shit would cook you. Bro, what I do is now I either play like some minimal house music, some jazz or some shit, like dead ass. I pop it as in, or what I could do is just watch a show. Literally just watch a fucking show. And that actually helps me more than probably the minimal house music, I'm not gonna lie. Do you consume any trading content before New York AM or before uh, going to bed night prior? That used to fuck with me. I used to think that was like the biggest coincidence because every time I do take a trade after I watch some like type of trading content from the night prior, like going to bed, I cook myself. And I used to think it was a coincidence. I used to cope with that. But I don't do it anymore, and I see a lot of improvement out of my trading lately, especially as like my mental clarity. Did draw get taken? Yes, draws got taken, so that's a big win. Unfortunately, yeah, the trade was break even, but I mean, what can you do about it? What can I do about it is actually learn from it. This trade wouldn't have been a break even trade if I were following my rules, if I were following my break even system. That is right there is my break even. This shouldn't be my break even. This is, can't lie, full accountability, transparency here. That's an emotional break even. It really is. Now in my head, I feel like when I was doing it in my head, I wasn't emotional. I'll say that. But looking back, it does look emotional for sure. In my head, in that situation, I just wanted to see it pump. But I just need to kind of dial it back and just follow the trading system that I set for myself. Break even at whatever that is. I think it's like the first draw. I was targeting 2 draws. This TP is a bit stretched out. This draw is a bit stretched out. It's more of a longer play, more of a longer hold. And I had that in my mind before even entering this trade. Like this could take 2, maybe 3 hours to play out because of how price been lately on deliveries. 2 draws like this. So I had that in my head and I was fine with it. So that is pretty much my trade. I guess I'll catch you guys next when I trade again. That was my first trade of this week. That was Monday. Today's Tuesday. I did not trade today. We just fucking rallied with no retrace, and it was honestly, I just popped a show on, bro. Like, oh, dude, a lot of people got fucking FOMO today, on April 14th. A lot of people got FOMO today because they didn't get their entry and price went without them. Bro, what I did, I literally just detached, tried my hardest to detach. I put on a fucking show, the new Euphoria show. Shit was so gay, but I just put it on. I didn't care. I just watched it. I watched that through market open, and I didn't have FOMO. I was just chilling. I was just like this at work. I was just like that this whole time. And it was nice. It felt really good. So I'm going to continue to do that and just keep telling myself patience will pay. Only think logically. That's literally what I'm going by. And I'm going by that through everything that I do in life right now. Like the situations that I get myself into, the shit that I do on a daily basis. Just be patient. Like, I want to be fucking huge. I want to be fucking shredded before summer. Be patient. Just do what you have to do. Do all the things that you have to do. Put all the steps in place and execute. And just be patient. Don't think about the outcome. Detach from the outcome. That is the biggest thing that I'm moving forward with today. And yeah, so that's pretty much the trade recap. I'll catch you guys on the next trade I take. 0 to 10K. We're at 0 still. We're at, I think, like $3 on the account. Here, actually, you know what? I need to show you guys. I want to be fully transparent here. I don't want to fucking... Do you upload custom audio files to play sound effects? Bro, that is the gayest shit ever. Holy dopamine max. So yeah, total P&L on the Express account, we have one singular account for now, is $1. So we're just going to continue to fucking keep grinding this shit out, and patience will pay, and we only think logically. That is the name of the game for me. What I do is I plan to get a payout on this account. Once I get the payout on this account, I'll probably get 3 or maybe 5, depending. It just depends, honestly, on how big the payout size is. And we'll just go from there. And that will probably be my main driver to the 10K challenge. All right, I'll see you guys on the next trade. Peace.